What up, boxing fans? This is your boy Lalo, aka Lalo, from the Hottest Boxing page, and you are now tuning into the Hottest Boxing podcast. Yee! All right, man. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna talk about a few fights that happened yesterday on the Ruiz versus Chris Arreola, fight card. And the first one I want to get to is Andy's Lottie Lara versus Cornflake. That fight was simple, man. I believe it was at 160, and Lara, made easy work of Cornflakes, hit him with the one-hitter quitter, and put Cornflake out. So, Lara proved that, he got fucking power at the new weight, and that he's still a threat to anybody. He could, box or put motherfuckers out like he did Cornflake. So the 160 division is still pretty hot, man. You got the likes of Triple G, fucking Jamal Charlo, Boo Boo, and there's solid competition for Lara. But will these fighters face Lara? That's the real question. I think Lara was one of the most avoided fighters at 154, and I believe he'll still be avoided at 160. I mean, Lara's style is just it's just give fighters a lot of problems. So I mean, all these fighters at 160 will be a great fight for Lara. I mean, that's just my opinion. The second fight I want to talk to about, it's Omar Figueroa versus Ramos. And Ramos did a hell of a job, man. I mean, Omar, I don't know what the fuck he was doing. I don't know what style you call that shit. It was just not working, man. He was just doing like a little irk and jerk, blocking his face with one hand, and it was just an ugly ass style. I mean, he was trying to smother you in, and once he gets you, by the ropes. But I believe Ramos was just a game fighter, and he, did what he had to do, and just start picking Omar apart as soon as he caught on to that style. I mean, he started letting hands go, combinations, and Omar had no fucking answer. He was just taking punishment. I mean, Omar, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna do, because that style ain't working, and he needs to do something else, because, I mean, what the fuck is that, man? I mean, I felt bad for the kid. He was taking a beating. He took a beating. And I believe it's going to be hard for him to, come back after this fight, because he was spitting out blood at the corner, when Joel Diaz decided that was enough. He seen enough, and he couldn't, answer to his Joel Diaz question. So Diaz stopped the corner, and that's one corner man that I truly respect in the boxing game is Joel Diaz. He don't give a fuck about no criticism, man. He put his fighters' health first before anything. If he seen his fighters not having his way in the ring, and it's taking a lot of punishment, he tells the fighter, you know what, I've seen enough. You don't have to take this punishment. And I believe that he is a former fighter, and he knows what it is, when somebody's in that ring, just taking punishment and shit like that. So, he put himself in the fighter's shoes, and, just fucking look out for their health. And, that's mad respect. Kudos to Joel Diaz, man. I believe you're still one of the top trainers in the world. So, keep doing your thing. And, much respect for you for taking care of your fighters. So for, Ramos, I believe, he's back at a contender spot, title, shot soon. There's the 147 division is hot still, man. You got Terrence Crawford, Ugas, rematch with Ugas would be good. Porter, the fight with Porter will be fucking good. Danny Garcia, Spence, Mikey Garcia. So, fucking the 147 division is hot for Ramos, man. And he made a statement with Omar that he belongs, with the big dogs. So hopefully, Ramos can get one of those guys and mix it up. And, I'm fucking tuning into Ramos' next fight. He did a hell of a job. And, sky's the limit for the kid. Now I want to talk about Andy Ruiz versus fucking Chris Arreola. That was a good fight, man. Don't get me wrong. Chris Arreola, I thought he was going to get knocked the fuck out. Me personally, I really didn't give no fucking chance to Chris Arreola. But leading up to the weigh-in and walking inside the ring, Chris Arreola's mindset was, locked in, and he was focused and, prepared for anything that fucking Andy was going to bring. that's what I seen, on his fucking face expression. He wasn't nervous. He was just ready for the moment. And a fighter like that with a strong mindset, it's a very dangerous fighter. So, round one began. Andy was, using the jab, dictating the fight, landing shots here and there. Round two came along. Boom. Fucking Andy Ruiz was on the floor. I was like, oh shit, what just happened? And Andy was fucking hurt. That boy was hurt. I was like, shit. Chris Arreola is about to prove many of us fucking wrong. Andy got up, and he was fucking hurt. He tried to fight Arreola off while he was hurt, and I thought, oh shit, it's gonna be like something similar to fucking Joshua versus Ruiz 1. But nah, Arreola, he knew that fucking Ruiz is a dangerous fighter even when he's fucking hurt. And he was like, nah, man. So, he used his range, and he was still, shooting shots, and was landing on Ruiz. And then round three, comes along, and boom, Chris Arreola hurts fucking Andy again. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? That shit's crazy, man. He didn't drop him, but then he hit a fucking, Floyd Mayweather type of, when Floyd went down against Mosley. It was something similar to that, but they didn't touch the canvas, and they just got right back up. But fucking Ruiz was hurt after that fucking shot, no cap. But anyways, like I was saying, it was brutal fight for Andy Ruiz in the beginning of the rounds. Around the fourth, fifth, Andy started making some adjustments, started walking him down, started using his fundamentals, slipping shots, using the hand speed, and at the end of the fight, it was good. It was a good fight. At the end of the fight, I believe that fucking Andy should have won. He did win, but my only problem was with the scorecards. Fucking that shit was off, man. And I feel what Chris is saying, man. We see this shit a lot in the sport of boxing with these judges. Need to learn how to fucking score a fight, because I believe Chris won at least 2 to 3 rounds, plus the knockdown. So come on, man, give Chris credit, man. Give Arreola credit, man. He put in the fucking work. He's the one that got to go, back home with a lot of pain and shit. And you judges just, fucking writing down bullshit, and I just don't agree with it. These fighters are fucking risking their lives and fucking, putting on the show just for our entertainment. And, for a judge to be biased, to be scoring a fight like they did, they only gave him 1 round. That's fucking bullshit, man. That is fucking bullshit to the max. So, fucking, y'all gotta do a better round, man. These judges gotta be held accountable, man, for their fucking scorecard, for their piece of shit scorecard that they're doing, because it's just bullshit. But anyways, man, Andy Ruiz did his thing. So shout out to Andy Ruiz, shout out to Chris Arreola. Y'all both, gave us a great fight. I was entertained, and hopefully Arreola, comes back, man, because I want to see him fight now again. After his performance, after he was able to hurt Ruiz, I want to see him fight again. Somebody else like a Derek Chisora or fucking Dylan White, or somebody. I mean, I believe those fights for Arreola will be entertaining and they will sell. For Ruiz, on the other hand, I want to see him get a crack at the WBC champ Tyson Fury. I want to see him, with AJ number 2. I want to see him against fucking Wilder, Luis Ortiz, Dylan White. So the heavyweight division is stacked, man. But anyways, man, let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys want to see Andy Ruiz fight, and what was your guys' opinion on them scorecards? Do y'all agree? I mean, I agree the right guy won. Andy won. Yes, I agree, but I just don't agree with them bullshit scorecards. So just leave me some feedback and shit. But I just want to hop on here real quick and drop a little episode and let you guys know my fight review. So I appreciate everybody for the support. Y'all been rocking with me. And like I said, we just getting started and we taking over. So this is the takeover. This is your boy Lalo, aka Lalo.